Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from the 7 groups and we will tell you about understanding arguments. For the first, I will introduce myself. My name is Nanda Elsa Rahmasari and here I will tell you about the definition of arguments. Do you know what is argument? Okay, check it out. Based on Wikipedia, in logic and philosophy, an argument is a series of statements in natural language called the premises or premises. Both spellings are acceptable, intended to determine the degree of truth of another statement, the conclusion. And another source in another book entitled Understanding Arguments, An Introduction to Informal Logic, 9th edition, yang ditulis oleh Walter Sinnott Armstrong and Robert J. Vogelin. Monty Python said, an argument is a connected series of statements to establish a definite proposition. This definition is almost correct. As we will see, the purpose of an argument needs to always be to establish its conclusion, but because some conclusions were established in advance and because many reasons are inconclusive, nonetheless, Monty Python's definition needs to be modified only little in order to arrive at an adequate definition. So, the definition of argument is connected series of sentences, statements, or propositions called premises that are intended to give a reason of some kind for a sentence, statement, or proposition called the conclusion. Jadi pada Wikipedia, dalam logika dan filsafat, sebuah argumen adalah serangkaian pernyataan atau dalam bahasa alami yang disebut tempat atau premis, kedua ejaan yang dapat diterima. Dimaksudkan untuk menentukan tingkat kebenaran pernyataan lain, yaitu kesimpulannya. Dan pada sumber lain, yaitu pada sebuah buku yang berjudul Understanding Arguments, An Introduction to Informal Logic, 9th edition tadi, yang ditulis oleh Walter Sinnott Armstrong dan Robert J. Vogelin. Menurut Monty Python, argumen adalah serangkaian pernyataan yang terhubung untuk menetapkan proposisi yang pasti. Definisi ini hampir benar, namun seperti yang kita lihat, tujuan suatu argumen tidak harus selalu untuk menetapkan kesimpulannya, baik karena beberapa kesimpulan telah ditetapkan sebelumnya dan karena banyak alasan tidak dapat disimpulkan. Meskipun demikian, definisi Monty Python ini harus dimodifikasi lagi agar lebih memadai, yaitu kesimpulannya, argumen adalah serangkaian kalimat, pernyataan, atau proposisi yang terhubung atau disebut premis yang dimaksudkan untuk memberikan alasan semacam kalimat, pernyataan, atau proposisi yang disebut kesimpulan. Jadi itulah pengertian dari argument.
Okay, I want to explain about the purpose of the argument. There are two purposes of the argument. First is justification. Justification is one of the most prominent use of argument is to justify a dispute claim. Jadi justifikasi adalah salah satu argumen yang paling menonjol adalah untuk membeberkan atau membenarkan klaim yang bersengketa. Contohnya, I claim April 1, 20 and 20 is a Wednesday, and you deny this or simply express some doubt. Then we might look for a calendar. Jadi saya akan memberikan contoh. Saya mengklaim bahwa tanggal 1 April 2020 adalah hari Rabu, tetapi kamu meragukan klaim saya, dan kemudian kita menunjukkan buktinya dengan cara menunjukkan kalender. Tuh. My utterance of this argument has the effect of changing your mind by getting you to believe a conclusion that you do believe before. Jadi perbedaan pendapat mengubah pikiran Anda dengan membuat pada argumen yang Anda yakini sebelumnya. Terus second is explanation. The purpose explanation is not to prove that something happened, but to make sense of things. Jadi purpose selanjutnya adalah explanation, tidak membuktikan sesuatu terjadi, tetapi memahami sesuatu. I give example. I give answer. Why is the flagpole 35 feet tall? Answer depending context. First, the school could afford a taller one. 2. It struck the commuter is about the right height for location. 3. That was the only size flagpole in state. Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Friska, Rinita, Agustin, and now I will explain to you about understand argument, how to identify and how to analyze argument that you find within an academic paper. Identifying arguments in the context of your university career is a formal way to make a point in academic writing. This remains distinct from the real-world definition where an argument might mean a fight or a conflict. An argument consists of two parts. Firstly, a claim or statement that summarizes the main idea, and secondly, reason why the claim is true and or evidence to support the claim. And now let's move on to identify argument within academic writing. When reading, you will need to identify arguments in order to properly understand the main point. In a paragraph, a topic sentence often identifies the main claim or idea of the paragraph. This usually in the first sentence, but not always. This is usually the first sentence, but not always. To find it, follow the following steps. First, read the paragraph. And next, ask what is the paragraph about. And thirdly, summarize the content in your own words. And lastly, find the sentence within the paragraph that best matches that summary. We will now move on to analyzing arguments. Usually, you are expected, both for your course readings and for your assessment, to identify and understand the argument that the author is making. You are also expected to analyze these arguments in order to begin analyzing an argument. First, you must first look at the evidence presented to you. Then ask questions based on the evidence. Ask questions like, based on the evidence, is there a different explanation or claim possible? Is the evidence convincing and sound? How does the argument and evidence compare with others you've read? You will likely find two authors who make different claims on the same topic.
That is from our groups. Sorry for any mistakes. Thank you for watching and stay safe and stay healthy. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.